Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Subnautica. Last time, we left off after a fairly harrowing episode. It took me forever to find the alien thermal plant. Getting hassled by sea dragons and warpers didn't help. The lava larvae are absolutely fucking up the power supply in my Cyclops, and I didn't even have a spare second purple tablet that was needed to fully explore the alien thermal plant. So I've looked a few things up. Okay. I have learned that the fog is where the gun island is. My plan to build power cell chargers inside the Cyclops is a rather stupid one. The reason being that any power in the Cyclops comes directly out of power cells. So, if I am trying to charge 6 power cells, it will take exactly 6 power cells worth of power in order to charge them. So that's going to create like a redundant little feedback loop. But the power cells I'm bringing are going to help. And leaving that aside, I forgot what I was even trying to say. There is apparently something behind the other tablet lock, the room I couldn't get into, that I'll be able to now. I'm well hydrated, and I'm coming back. Now, I know that I need to be a little more careful than I have been. I've just gotten lucky a couple of times, but I spotted a Reaper directly between me and the gun island last time. That's obviously something I need to be careful of. For my purposes, I'm just trying to get back there. Because I'll be able to make another purple tablet now. I have the ion cubes. There are diamonds around. I've got the silicone rubber that I need to turn some of my spare batteries into fresh power cells, which will be a big help. And if I can get that purple tablet made and finish out my exploration of the I'm actually interested in drilling copper ore. I'm gonna do that right quick. I should be good to go as far as power. There's one other thing that I looked up. I I was wrong about owning it. I haven't found the blueprint yet, but there absolutely is a Cyclops thermal reactor, just like the prawn suit one. I just don't have the blueprint for it. But if I can find it, it should basically solve all my power issues forever. I forgot to look up where that blueprint is. If it's reasonably, like if it's on the other side of the map and it's not on the way back, I'm not going to worry about it. But if it's nearby or en route or not, the Northwestern Mushroom Forest wreck. Am I in the Northwestern Mushroom Forest? I think I am. I think this is the Northwestern Mushroom Forest that I haven't explored. And ought to have a wreck in it. And if I can find that wreck, apparently it ought to have the, ooh, there's one of the alien vents. But if I can find this biome's wreck, it should have, yeah, there's the bulb zone. This zone's wreck, if I can track it down, should have a blueprint for the Cyclops thermal reactor in it. I see you. I keep forgetting. It's right-click to Falcon Punch. I don't know, though. I'm being reasonably thorough checking this place out. I'm definitely not seeing a wreck anywhere. Well, I'm not going to worry too much about it. There's Cyclops pieces around here. What was that? There's an ampule. That's the bulb zone. Try that again, little bone shark. I wish it wasn't dark. Hey, there's a diamond. Oh, there's more mushroom forest over here. Okay, great. That's a reaper. I know that damn sound. Cursed sound. Yeah, there's one about. That's what I'm being told. Can't tell if I'm getting farther away or closer. Given this is pretty definitely the Northwestern mushroom forest. Well, I would have liked to find the wreck, but maybe it's just not my day. What zone am I in now? I can't really see anything. There's the Reaper. I see it up there. My inclination is try and go deeper. Go around it that way. If I start spotting weird alien architecture, I'll know I made it to the right place. There it is. Alright. That's definitely the big fucking gun. There's a warper up there too. That's a Reaper down there. Awesome. Alright. I just want to get up here without getting ganked, please. Almost there. Oh. That, my friends, is an enormous fucking relief. The one up there. Get in the moon pool. Alright, we made it. We made it with all of our goodies. Hooray. I don't know what it is, but the Reapers give me more anxiety than the Sea Dragons do, for sure. Don't tell me my prawn suit can't exit the water. That's not going to be acceptable. Alright, no, we're encountering some kind of glitch here. You know, for a game that spent 4 or 5 years in early access, which I think is at least theoretically about ironing out kinks and bugs and making sure they're all fixed and patched out, this game sure does have a bunch. They're like bad ones, like this. Yeah, no, my prawn dropped right to the bottom. Wow, I really thought I had the momentum that time. It sure seems like it shouldn't be impossible to get this thing out of the water here. Like, the physics just keep breaking. Well, maybe what that means is that we can't use the underwater entrance. Have to work our way up to the surface. That's still fine, so far as it goes. I don't love the warpers, but, you know, we do what we must. We all do. You don't want to land in the moon pool, I can't force you to. Guess we'll go this way. That won't be so bad. Point of fact, since we're here, let's get some Bulbo. Let's refuel the body before we go. Delicious. gonna save right now while things are working correctly, because the prawn suit sure loves glitching in these environments. Now if I get all the way back to the Cyclops, I'll be able to fabricate a This is fine. See, all that work just to get back here. It's alright though. I'll be able to... So we'll go to the Cyclops, we'll make the new batch of power cells, we'll make the second purple tablet. We'll take that back to the thermal plant, now that I know how to get in and out. We'll find the other helpful item inside. Wrong way. Yes, here we go. All right. Back in the lava zone. Back among the warpers. Sea dragons, which are not bros. In case you were wondering, sea dragons are decidedly not bros. The thing that gets me is how close to the damn plant I actually was the whole time. I just could not, for the life of me, seem to spot the actual, entrances into this thing. Man, they're sure making noise like they know where I am and they're pissed. They're probably just out there shredding my Cyclops. Because that's, you know, generally my level of luck. Alright. So I'm facing south. There's my Cyclops. Please leave it be. It's just chillin', man. You ain't gotta fuck with it. Got no beef with you. Yeah, are they? Let's keep that off. 28% power. Alright. Now we should be good in here for the moment. From here I got ion cubes and diamonds. And a bunch of copper. I'm going to stash the ion cubes, except for one. And keep my diamond. Let's see, I believe I have here everything I need for all the power cells. Is that right? Except I also need batteries. I need 6 batteries. Oh yeah, and that was for the power cell chargers, which are, as it turns out, a real dumb idea. I can take these spare batteries and make power cells, which I absolutely want to do. Two, 3, 4. Well, 4 spares is going to have to be enough. Alright, that's not bad. I don't have lava larva on here right now. I'm in good shape. So, I got my bulbo trees. Everything seems fine. I'm just going to stash all these. Well, hold on. Maybe I can make more batteries. Acid mushrooms. No, I don't have acid mushrooms. And then this is what I need for my other purple tablet, right? I need 2 diamonds. There we go. And then from looking ahead, I know I need to craft 1 blue tablet as well. Which is fine, I have the kyanite. Okay. I believe I am now set to head back to the thermal plant and finish exploring that. And then I would very much like to head to the next location as well. We'll see how feasible that actually is. I think it ought to work, though. Alright, so the entrance was on the south side, up near the top. Right where that asshole is swimming around and shouting. So, you know, yay. Oh, there it is. Just go on in, buddy. Just go on in. There we go. Outstanding. Good, good, good. This is perfect. This is perfect. Everything worked out just fine. That took some thinking, though. Come on. Beautiful. Let's go. I actually need to pause a second, though. I'm getting work emails. 'Cause they never fucking leave me alone. Let's see. Yes, I am attending the team meeting tomorrow. Beautiful. Okay. Onward. You wait right there, Prawn. Alright, let's go to where the good stuff apparently is. Down. And then we're ready to go to the Primary Containment Facility. Yes, please. Alien thermal plant. This system is directly converting local thermal energy into electric current at 90% efficiency. Most of this energy is being stored in the battery-like devices within the plant itself, each of which holds enough to power a small city for a year. Some of it, however, is being drained off, presumably as it is distributed to other facilities on the planet. The power plant appears to be fully automated and, given current understanding of the mechanisms involved, uninterruptible. Alright, that's fine.
Integrating new PDA data. Synthesizing ion power blueprints from alien data. Blueprints stored to data bank.
That sounds fucking awesome. Ion power data. It has been possible to extract useful information regarding alien ion power. Ion cubes are grown artificially from a mineral substance and are treated to remain in a stable state despite the huge ionic energy contained within. By installing an ion cube in an appropriate device, this energy can be released as electrical power. Using this knowledge, it has been possible to synthesize new battery and power cell blueprints, which leverage advanced ionic energy to last considerably longer. Hell yeah! What do I need? That's the question. Ion battery. Ion cube, gold, silver ore. Ion power cell. Power cell infused with alien ion technology. 2 ion batteries and silicone rubber. Well, great. I don't have any silicone rubber till I leave. That's alright.
Integrating new PDA data. Primary alien facility location updated. Volcanic area connected to this cave system at depth 1.4 kilometers.
Very good. And apparently south-southeast of this position. Alright, good. Primary Containment Facility. A power router in the thermal plant is distributing energy collected on-site to other facilities on the planet. Primary Containment Facility location updated. Constructed within a natural chasm, connected to this cave network, south-southeast, area of volcanic activity, depth 1.4 kilometers. Power distribution. Self-warping quarantine enforcement units, 5%. Arch network, 10%. Sanctuaries, Alpha, Beta, Kappa, 10%. Quarantine enforcement platform, 35%. Disease research facility, offline. Primary containment facility, 20%. Reserve, 20%. There is no clear way to interrupt the power flow. Please stop emailing me. Holy crap. Alright. Well, that means we've got our next target. We can go ahead and go. And then, I won't mind taking the Cyclops back out, because we should be done down here. So let's roll. Let's go. Can I no, you can't deconstruct anything that's not explicitly habitat, can you? That's too bad. I can make ion batteries. Fat lot of good they do me at this point. Alright, everybody. Back to the Cyclops. We gotta get south-southeast of the lava castle. Look for a way to go down another 200 meters. Haha, fuck you, Warper. Beautiful. Okay. Well, I guess let's do it. Fucking lava larvas. I hate these little bastards. They're just out here like, haha, we're totally gonna fuck up your power. Hope you don't mind. I wonder if I even need to take the Cyclops in there. Maybe if I just leave it powered down, I won't aggro those things. What was it? It was south-southeast and down, right? I also wish the lava, and more specifically the ambient light from the lava, rendered more consistently. That would certainly make this particular navigation job a hell of a lot easier. I'm not even super sure what I'm looking at or looking for right now. We're doing okay on power, but I really would like to know how I can go further down. This is where I was parked. South-southeast is definitely this direction. I feel like that red might be trying to tell me something. I'll be damned if I actually know what. See, I'm going northeast now. Just looking for ways down. And not finding them. Well, there's a sea dragon. That's just great. There was a big pit right underneath one of the sea dragons that went further down. I remember that. It was the first sea dragon I saw, and I think I aggroed him way off of his standard patrol. I think he's the one that's like camped over near the actual entrance now. Oh, this looks good. This looks like a way down. It'd be great if I could not aggro the sea dragon. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, baby. This is it. It's gotta be. Oh yeah, you hear that music? Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, all right. We found it. There's a sea dragon. I see alien shit. Can't just be that tiny little box, can it? Oh, hi.
I am what you seek. Want to help you.
Ah, yes. That's got Primary Facility written all over it. Hey, shithead. Alright, if I power it down and turn all the lights off, he's not gonna still be pissy, is he? No such luck. Alright, fine. Yeah, no doubt. Alright, you want to be a butthead. I see. Power down. I'm going to go out there and try to fix this. Where's my repair tool? Come on. What the F? Fix it. You, go away. Okay. Alright, he's still mad at my Cyclops for existing. In the current position. I gotta find a place to park where he's not gonna attack it on every single one of his patrol passes, right? Actually, over here behind these columns looks pretty good. And I can take my prawn over to check out the actual facility. Yeah, it almost looks like they designed this precisely for that purpose. Alright. Nope, let's power it down. I I don't want it running or attracting larva while I'm gone. Alright, I got 2 damage points and a larva to deal with. Let's handle that first. One, 2. Excellent. All right. Now let's hop in. All right. We look like we're in good shape. Let's plant the last one. I got my 2 blue tablets. I got first aid. I got a large water. So apparently this thing, I mean, with a name like Primary Containment Facility, the obvious suspicion is that there's something trapped in here. My guess is... Wait, what am I bringing with me? I want to bring... I want to bring my ion cubes. All of them. Because they're going to be... I mean, they're probably ion cubes to pick up, but... my guess is there are going to be archways in here, and I am going to want to be able to use them. So let's grab those. All right. Now I'm ready. So my guess is whatever this thing is that's been able to contact us and speak English and says it wants to help me, it's probably gonna know something about the cure. I better hope so. It's pretty much my only hope. Hey there, Sea Dragon. I don't like you. Ha ha! Blue tablet, go. Okay. Well, that glitched out like the prawn suit seems to do. God, I can't fucking believe these glitches aren't resolved. It's ridiculous. I guess I won't bring my prawn inside.
Translated local alien broadcast. Warning, vaccine development program terminated. Emperor egg hatching project terminated. Live specimens terminated. Evacuate immediately.
Ion Cube Fabricator. This device appears to be the origin of the raw mineral that forms the base of the ion cubes which power smaller alien systems. Likely drawing power itself from the main thermal plant, this device may represent an almost limitless source of energy. Cool. Enzyme 42 project data. According to translated data logs, an indigenous Leviathan species was found to produce a unique substance referred to as Enzyme 42, which inhibited the symptoms of the Kra bacterial infection in other indigenous organisms. The specimen was captured and contained in a purpose-built habitat for further study. The alien researchers went to great lengths to provide for the life form's environmental needs, including the import of interdependent flora and fauna via an on-site warp gate. However, its health quickly deteriorated. When quarantine was imposed, all warp gates and force fields were sealed. All attempts to develop the enzyme into a vaccine had been unsuccessful. Oh, that's bad news. Preserved fetus. Advanced theories. Sea Emperor fetus. Found preserved in a display case, it was likely a child of the adult specimen contained within the facility. Physiology. Superficial damage to the specimen indicates it was artificially removed from its egg casing. Stunted tissue development suggests the organism expired during the removal process. Tissue samples have been taken from the digestive tract. Analysis. It appears the aliens were attempting to formulate a cure for the bacterium from enzymes produced in this specimen's digestive system. Without a young, healthy specimen, these efforts were in vain. Alright, well, this is getting pretty cool. Preserved egg casing. Sea Emperor egg casing. Shell composition. The shell casing is formed from thick layers of carbon composite, suggesting an extensive gestation period. This Leviathan species may give birth just once per century, perhaps just once in their lifetimes. Shell casing incisions. Precise incisions suggest a laser-based tool was used to cut open the egg casing and forcibly remove the fetus inside prior to full gestation. Analysis. Time pressure to develop a bacterial vaccine may have driven the alien researchers to cut open this egg and remove the fetus for study. It is also possible that removed from its parent and natural habitat, some vital condition for the infant to hatch naturally was not met. Okay, we haven't gotten the achievement yet. One of the 4 remaining achievements is for getting in here. Like, find the primary containment facility. I'll be watching for that to pop. In the meantime, there's one of the robots. I've already scanned those. Strange carving. Alien carving. This carving is hundreds of thousands of years old and made from an unrecognized natural fiber grown on an unknown planet. It bears striking resemblance to the old Earth yin-yang symbol. 2 competing theories may explain this similarity. 1. Aliens visited Earth prior to the 4th century BC and influenced the development of ancient Chinese philosophy. 2. The concept of yin and yang is universal. Since yin and yang describes the fundamental interdependency of seemingly opposite forces, it may be a necessary existential understanding, in some form, in all sufficiently developed civilizations. The tapering of 2 circles, union, into opposed and infinitesimally small points, the finite, is one logical way to represent this understanding, and may have been developed independently by species other than humans. I like that, that's cool. Ancient blade. Yeah, you're not going to let me have that either, are you? Ancient Earth Blade. An ancient Earth Blade dating back to the 13th century, blood samples on the blade match the DNA of 7 separate heads of state from the period. This evidence supports the theory that the aliens are an ancient spaceborne civilization engaged in the surreptitious study of less developed species. Aliens. Alright, bunch of stuff in here. Alien statue. This artifact is unpowered, suggesting it served a ceremonial rather than practical purpose. The pyramid resembles vines, spiraling upwards toward the warm blue stone mounted above it. It may represent a plant found on the aliens' homeworld, a building of religious import, or even the gravitational pull of their home solar system. Circular object. Holographic projector. This device contains network apparatus and a holographic projection unit. It was likely used as a communications relay, capturing and projecting the image of the user to a remote location. There do not appear to be any other devices in range. Rudimentary tablet. This device shares many similarities with the tablets used to access the alien facilities, although its structure is rather less complex. It may have served a similar purpose, granting security access and storing relevant data, and was thus kept here as a form of legacy support. Speaking of glitches. Can I get a good grief about whatever's happening there? Because come on, guys. Alien technology. Translation device. This device stores linguistic data from over 1,000 different languages. The core of the device may allow alien texts to be read and translated. Analysis of the onboard data reveals a number of ancient Earth languages, and the term CHBC Live appears many times in the device's data. Its import is unclear. The device seems to be configured to translate into the designer's language. It will not work the other way around. Empty case. Nanobots. Scans show some form of advanced nanobot inside this seemingly empty case. These bots are substantially smaller than any developed within the Federation, and it is not possible to ascertain their exact function. It would, however, be unwise to release them. Unusual box. This is a fucking Portal reference. It sure looks like it. Organic matter particulator. Okay, maybe not. This device contains a highly unstable radioactive isotope, likely to destroy all organisms exposed to it while leaving physical structures intact. Although it would function perfectly well as a weapon, it was more likely used to sterilize spaces for later inhabitation. Without instructions, it would be unwise to interact with it. Alien object. Alien building block. This rock-like object features organic as well as mechanical parts, and there is some genetic and technological crossover with the design of the self-warping constructs encountered elsewhere. It appears to serve no purpose in its current state, and is awaiting some kind of activation sequence. Materials such as this may have been a fundamental building block of the aliens' technology, or even of the aliens themselves. Crescent artifact. Tracking implant. This construct is emitting a high-bandwidth signal consistent with alien transmissions intercepted elsewhere. DNA on the exterior indicates it was once implanted inside one of the life forms indigenous to 4546b, its size suggesting the subject was a Leviathan-class organism. Beyond tracking and broadcasting its location, the implant may also have recorded biological data on the subject. However, this data cannot be retrieved. Alright, fine. Okay, we have many exits. Let's check them out, one by one. Go clockwise from the door. I already did directly up from the door. Got an arch here. We'll see where they go in a minute. I don't want to leave yet. In fact, I've already been going an hour, so I think I'm going to finish exploring this facility, call it an episode, and then work on whatever's coming next time. That looks like progress, so we'll leave that for last.
This room appears to be a biological archive storing more than 40 indigenous egg specimens in different states of development.
Okay. So what, is this every creature egg we've ever seen? Sea Emperor Leviathan research data. Specimen size categories have been adjusted upward to accommodate this species. 1. Feeding and digestion. Alien research data indicates that despite its size, this species feeds entirely on microorganisms it filters from the water, which themselves depend on a complicated ecosystem of plant and animal life. 2. Reproduction. Large ovary-like organs are carried in the creature's middle section, suggesting that, like other species on this planet, it produces eggs. However, internal scar tissue indicates probable infertility. 3. Enzyme 42. The Emperor manufactures enzyme 42 within its stomach cavity to break down its food, and will occasionally expel it into the surrounding waters. This substance was found to neutralize the effects of the bacterium, and its presence in the ecosystem today would explain how life on the planet survived the outbreak. It would remain to be explained by what mechanism the enzyme is being delivered. That actually is pretty fascinating. 4. Health. Comparative analysis of size and metabolic rates indicates the specimen captured by the researchers was approximately 1,600 years old. Extensive internal and external scar tissue suggests it had lived well in excess of the peak lifespan for its species. Assessment. While a healthy Emperor specimen may have held some potential as a cure, it is unlikely any research subjects survived quarantine procedures. So I guess a Sea Emperor that did survive or hatched later or, is somehow still active, that's got to be what's been doing the freaky telepathic contacts, right? These games always do that kind of thing. Something that seems really, really scary turns out to be your friend. I like it, though. Okay, cool. So, that's done. One more on this side, then 3 on the other side. I get the feeling this is going to be another archway, which is just fine. Yep. Go ahead and power it up. Leave it alone otherwise. Well, the dumb glitch ended. This will be another arch. Let's power it on. I think I'm ready to drink my big water. Yeah, what's back here? Whoa. We got a bunch of plants here. Outflow pipe. Enzyme host peepers leaving the containment facility. The outflow pipes are filled with peepers traveling back towards the surface. Specimens show no symptoms of infection. All specimens scanned are carrying enzyme 42, which data suggests inhibits the bacterium. Specimens' stomach cavities are otherwise empty, suggesting they may have purged the contents before entering the pipes. Assessment. If peepers have evolved to distribute the enzyme via the pipe network, this may explain part of the mechanism by which life on 4546b has survived since the bacterial outbreak. Okay, cool. So I got infected like the second I hit the water, but at the same time, the very first critter I encountered, the humble peeper, has been keeping me from dying this whole time. Inflow pipe. Peepers entering the containment facility. The pipes drawing water into the containment facility are filled with peepers arriving from the surface. The fish show no signs of distress. The specimens scanned have all consumed high quantities of seeds and organic matter from the surface. Some specimens are beginning to show signs of infection. Okay. So I guess raw enzyme 42 It's like a antiretroviral, like what we currently use to treat AIDS and HIV. Ventilation control.
Integrating new PDA data.
Water flowing to and from the primary containment facility is being automatically controlled independently of other safeguards. Data on the water composition has been recorded. Inflow. Water is being drawn from different biomes around the surface of the planet. The water temperature is considerably lower than the volcanic environment outside the facility, while microorganism and nutrient counts are substantially higher. Outflow. Oxygen-deprived water is being flooded from the system and recycled back to the surface. Okay, that actually, so if you wander away from here, the infection starts to take hold again. But if you come take a bath in the Sea Emperor enzymes, you wind up just fine. That's pretty awesome. And despite what the aliens thought, there's clearly still a live Sea Emperor somewhere. It's been talking to us. Alright. How about that? The humble peeper. Savior of the planet. So something attacked the disease research facility, which is how the bacteria got out onto the planet in the first place and took hold, like, everywhere. Let's go ahead and go power on the last arch. You know what this tells me rather gloriously? Even if, let's say, I do miss something down here, which I almost certainly have, I'm going to do like a side-by-side wiki comparison after I do everything else in this game, just to make sure I've gotten every scan, every PDA, every blueprint, all that good stuff before I call myself finished. I'll be able to teleport back in here. I won't have to make that trip again. That is a huge relief. Alright. Let's keep going. This looks exciting. You must be a Sea Emperor.
Are you here to play? Others came here once. They built these walls. They played alone. They bored me. Now they're gone. And instead, we have you. We are curious whether you swim with the current or fight against it, as they did.
You sure are big. What else can you tell me? It's a big aquarium. I need to scan you. If you wouldn't mind.
Unlike other alien facilities, scans indicate this location supports a diverse and healthy ecosystem. Explanation unclear at this time. Detecting unusually passive behavioral patterns in nearby predators. Reason unknown.
Achievement unlocked, 14,000 leagues under the sea. Hey, it's a bladderfish. That's...
Wildlife in this area is growing outside fertilizing and pruning the vegetation may be offsetting this environmental deficit. Environment scans indicate the water here is rich with a rare, plankton-like life form which depends on the organic detritus produced by the ecosystem around it.
Peepers inside the containment facility. Cool. I'm just hungry. Alright, well, I need to get back up there. I guess what it's saying is the stuff in here isn't going to try to kill me. Can I scan you? I sure feel like I ought to be able to, but... now it seems like I do need to bring my prawn suit in here. I mean, maybe not. This aquarium is huge, but yeah, no, I've got plenty of time to swim around. I don't need a prawn suit. Come on. Oh, for God's sake, would you just stay at the surface long enough? Alright. Peepers inside the containment facility. While all other creatures encountered within the facility are isolated within it, peepers appear to be coming and going of their own accord via the alien pipe network. On arrival, peepers are approaching the Sea Emperor. Peepers exhibit a natural affinity for the stomach enzymes being expelled by the Emperor. Peepers which have come into contact with the enzyme are returning to the pipe network. Analysis. This behavior must be the source of enzyme 42 on 4546b, or the area thereof which supports life. It is likely also responsible for the survival of the Emperor and the other life forms contained within the facility. Okay, see? That's useful info. And all the dialoguing is done. So you're not gonna aggro on me, are you? It doesn't look like I can scan the Emperor, though. Those aren't other force fields, they're just lights. Oh, there's got to be something else in here. So I still don't have any, like, directions on what I can do. You are big. And it appears I can't scan you. Let me double check that. That definitely feels like something. Let me see if you can scan it. Let me just Google, can you scan the Sea Emperor? Okay, there you go. No, you cannot scan the Sea Emperor. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Let's see what else we got in here. Aha! Eggs! That's gonna be the thing. Sea Emperor eggs. Advanced theories. The Sea Emperor's eggs. Incubator. Hatching enzymes.
My young need to hatch, to play outside this place. We have been here so long. The others built a passage to reach the world outside. I asked them for this freedom, but they could not hear me. If you help us, I will give you freely what the others tried in vain to take.
Wasn't that awesome? Alright, I got a couple data entries to read. Couple more scans to look at. Yep, we got that. Hatching enzymes. The Emperor specimen's eggs are attached to some form of incubator. In a normal life cycle, it seems likely that sea emperors would have buried their eggs in shallower waters, where different organic materials in the soil would have triggered a hatching response. The incubator suggests the aliens had resorted to developing artificial hatching enzymes which would simulate the egg's natural hatching environment, but were unable to discover the formula. With extensive information on the sea emperors themselves, it may still be possible to fabricate an artificial hatching enzyme using indigenous ingredients. However, the only surviving source of that information may be the sea emperor itself. The sea emperor's eggs. 1. Shell. Uncommonly strong shell lining. Organic growth on the exterior suggests these eggs may be hundreds or thousands of years old. 2. Alien tubes. Alien devices penetrate the outer shell layer, likely designed to supply them with nutrients and to isolate them from the surrounding environment. 3. Amniotic sac. Like many eggs on 4546b, these do not contain a nutrient supply which is slowly exhausted by the embryo. Instead, they exist in a form of natural stasis, awaiting appropriate hatching conditions. 4. Fetal organism. There is a high genetic match between these organisms and the Leviathan in the vicinity. They appear to be stable and healthy. It is likely that ideal hatching conditions for the eggs vary considerably from ideal survival conditions for the parent. Okay, so we're going to help her hatch the eggs, and that's how we're going to get the cure. Right? Seems right. Okay then, let's head down here again. Good thing I brought so many cubes. I turned on the incubator. I opened the 4 gates out in the upper level of the facility. Can you do something about this sand? Oh, hi. Aquarium arch. Scans indicate this arch was left inactive when the facility was abandoned. It likely served as an access point to the surface of the planet. It is much too small for the Emperor to pass through, but would accommodate smaller life forms. Oh, maybe she's waiting for me to get out of the way. Thanks, Mama. You're the best.
With the passage you've opened, my young can leave this place. But first they must feel the time is right and break free of their shells. This is what the others could not force from me. To you, I give the secret willingly.
New blueprint synthesized. Hatching enzymes. Well, hot damn. Let's see what that is. Advanced theories. The Sea Emperor's life cycle. Okay, this is the quarantine enforcement platform. My stuff's safe down there where it is. What this means is I'm right at the island, which is actually pretty great, because I need food and water. Right. Okay, let's look at that blueprint first. The Sea Emperor's life cycle. Available biological data has been used to synthesize the effects of the alien bacterium on the Sea Emperor's natural life cycle. This creature likely lived and moved in small herds around the planet's ocean trenches, coming to the surface to feed off the huge volumes of microorganisms in the shallower waters. Family size would be strictly limited by available food supply. Offspring would likely split off at a young age to form their own herds elsewhere. Given their sparse population, mating and egg laying was likely infrequent, perhaps a once-in-a-lifetime event. The species likely had a preferred environment for egg laying. In fact, successful hatching may depend on such conditions. Given the rarity of this event, it is impossible to calculate those conditions precisely. There is no evidence to support the assumption that all members of the species were immune from the alien bacterium. Even if this is so, there is evidence that introduction of the bacterium decimated life on the planet, and this would have had catastrophic effects on the Emperor's food supply and survival rate. The symbiotic relationship between this specimen and other life forms likely developed as a direct result of the bacterial infection. Those life forms which learned to keep the Emperor alive survived with its help. This may explain the vast tracts of lifeless ocean and a rough perimeter around the Emperor's location. Yeah, I guess so. Okay, hatching enzymes. An organic substance derived from plants found in the Emperor's natural breeding grounds, designed to trigger a hatching response. Eye stalk seed, sea crown seed, fungal sample, bulb bush sample, and ghostweed seed. Alright. So I'm just going to pop up out of here and feed myself. But I think the teleporters. I actually really like that a teleporter brings me directly here too, because it means that once I do get cured, I can warp up here, shut off the quarantine enforcement platform. Okay. So the only one I think I haven't seen is the sea crown sample, or the sea crown. Ah, fine. Alright. But I bet those other 4 portals are there to take me directly where I need to go. Which is nice of them. A whole nother round of exploration would be kind of annoying at this point. Alright, so let's get back to the arch we came here on. What is that? Open time capsule? Fuck yeah. Never be afraid to go deep. Alright, so sea crown is in here somewhere. Just need to swim around and try to find it. Yeah, brain coral refuels your oxygen. I read that a long time ago. Never had reason to, or a good opportunity to check it out again until just now. Aha! Aha! Sea crown. Yahoo! Indigenous life forms. Sea crown. Look at that. One more fucking head crab. Wouldn't you know it? Alright. There, I got my sea crown seed. Which is what I need, right? Yes. Alright. Let's get up out of here. We'll read about the sea crown just as soon as we get to the surface. We're on a bit of a time crunch. I wish I could figure out how to convince it to actually let me out of here. He's just so terrible at leaving the water. It's like, why, man? Why can't we just get out? Get out of the water. This is dumb. This is so stupid. Why can't I get out of the water? Like, this has been a problem every single time I've needed to go to land. I can't believe they haven't worked this out yet after all this time. Anyway. Cooked Oculus. Yeah, eat it. So, time capsule. Never be afraid to go deep. You will know what the nickel is for when you need it. Enjoy a little more power for your sea glide. Sea crown. This plant consists primarily of a large bladder-like sac containing a huge variety of bacterial species, which may enable it to break down complex compounds it draws from the root system. Shares large sections of genetic code with the membrane tree. Environment scans indicate this plant is rare to the point of extinction. Okay. Now how about you let me out of the water? Well, that was some ridiculous nonsense, but we made it work. Alright, we're out of the water. Let's go. Presumably, these 4 archways are going to take us directly to where we need to be to get the other 4 ingredients, which is perfect. I have no idea where I am. I'm in a mushroom forest. That's a fungal sample. Indigenous flora contains fungal enzymes. Great. That was easy. I like easy. Let's keep it going. Three. Oh, this will nicely cover the bulb zone, won't it? Hello. Goodbye. Yep, bulb bush sample. Eye stalk and ghostweed are the last ones. A mature flora specimen will grow if planted in the right conditions. Really? 10 water. And I'm gonna hack off a few of those. Alright, got my sea crown seed, got my bulb bush sample, got my fungal sample. 2 to go. How many achievements are left? Yeah, just 3. I believe the 3 achievements are get cured, leave, and you have the option to leave behind a time capsule when you leave. So yeah, we are all set on achievements. I don't really think any of them were missable. Doesn't seem like it. I guess you could miss the cuttlefish. You could definitely miss the cuttlefish. I guess it's theoretically possible to finish the game without building one of the vehicles or building a base, but that would be like a second playthrough challenge run kind of thing. You wouldn't miss that on. You wouldn't. The only one you might accidentally miss on a first playthrough is the cuttlefish. Well, no, you could. You could miss the Degassi bases. Now that I think about it, yeah, you could definitely miss. Well, then again, I don't know, because you're pointed there pretty exclusively for like the storyline. Oh yeah. I need ghost weed. Or an eye stalk. There's a juvie ghost leviathan. Please don't. Just stay away. I got no beef with you. Really. I just need that seed and I'll be going. Is that alright, bro? Stay out there. Yeah, they definitely wanted to make me eyeball Leviathan one last time. Ghostweed seed. Alright, that's 4 out of 5. And eye stalk is the last one. Now I've got this awesome teleportation network going on. Alright, this is the last one. I need an eye stalk seed. Yeah, turns out that was way more ion cubes than I needed. But that's okay. Oh yeah. I wondered if I would. This is the one I accidentally found the other entrance to. I can't drop it. Well, that's annoying. Oh yeah, the actual fucking ghost Leviathan is... The adult is out here, but shouldn't have to worry too much about it. Just grab an eye stalk seed and fucking leave. Alright, yep, there it is. Got everything I need. So let's warp back. Run out to the Cyclops. Fabricate these hatching enzymes. Get ourselves cured. Alright, awesome. I would call it like a farewell tour, except the game is going to keep going after this. Oh. It's down here. Oh yeah, there's a sea dragon right outside. It's been a while since I had to fuck around with threats. I hope you'll be content just not bothering me. So I'm very interested in not bothering you. Live and let live. Doesn't that sound great? Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Cause you wanna eat me. That's why we can't be friends. Inventory full, alright. Let's make the hatching enzymes first. Yep, ion power cell, ion battery. Hatching enzymes. Do it. Outstanding. An organic substance derived from plants found in the Emperor's natural breeding grounds designed to trigger a hatching response. Alright. There it is, friends. How we doing? I have attracted a couple of lava larvas. Because on one of those reloads, it decided to turn the fucking lights back on. Why do you do that? I mean, I can't have my sub just draining power. I mean, it doesn't really matter at this point, because I can just teleport out of here. I don't need to take the big trip back, but my sub has served me well. I'd like to take it back to the surface. It's definitely not strictly necessary, but I would like to. Okay. I got the hatching enzymes. Everything in here is properly powered off. Let's head back to the facility. Well, I was gonna say it looks like he's off somewhere else, but what it really ends up looking like is that he failed to spawn in until just a minute ago. Alright. Let's see if we can't get cured. It's definitely a huge aquarium. Yeah, there's brain coral right there, so I actually don't need to worry about oxygen. That's really good to know. Let's do it. Insert hatching enzymes. Here they come. Sea Emperor Juvenile. Okay, I can scan you. Indigenous life forms. Sea Emperor Juvenile. Oh, they're visiting Mama. Sea Emperor Juvenile. A juvenile emperor specimen. It is producing a highly potent form of enzyme 42, which should be capable of fully curing individuals of the alien bacterium. This species hatches relatively fully formed and independent, perhaps reflecting the fact they must fend for themselves when they are first born away from their parents. This specimen is healthy and exhibiting signs of a positive attitude to life. Cool. You freaked me out. It turns out you're like my savior. And I guess I saved your babies. So we helped each other out. I'm just gonna hang here until something happens. Aww. Oh no, is Mama dying?
My young are swimming for the shallows. I thank you. Their freedom is my end.
She's dying.
What would it be like, I wonder, to go to sleep and never wake up? Perhaps next we meet, I will be an ocean current, carrying seeds to a new land. Or a creature so small, it sees the gaps between the grains of sand.
Concentrated
Farewell, friend.
enzyme 42. Yeah, she's gonna die. That's kind of terrible. Achievement unlocked. Optimal health. Self-scan.
Self-scan complete. Vital signs normal. No remaining sign of bacterial infection.
Well, I hate that you're gonna die. Let's refill my oxygen and go turn off the platform. So we can do that now, too. Definitely good news being cured. Alright, that'll do. Once this is off, hello. Hello, little juvenile emperors. Oh yeah, warpers shouldn't care about me. Now that I'm not infected. I guess the juvenile emperors are just gonna go about and spread enzyme 42, which means, in theory, the problem of the bacterium is going to be solved for good. Yeah, I could just swim back to my base and work on the Neptune from there, but I want to, this is where I'm actually going to end the episode. After I deactivate the platform in here, I'm going to warp back to the Primary Containment Facility, get back to my Cyclops, and I'm going to end the episode there. While I'm offline, I'm just going to look up all the phases of the Neptune construction, just to see if there's anything more I need to gather while I'm down deep before I head back. And then we make sure we have everything so we don't have to go back down there. Next episode will focus on building the rocket. Episode after that will be the big cleanup, and then I guess this game will be over. That's pretty wild. Alright, come on now. Oh yeah, check me out. That's the stuff. Alright. We can leave without getting shot down. Alright, back to the Cyclops one more time. Yeah, so like I said, I think probably just 2 episodes of this game left. I'm going to end when I get back to the Cyclops. The next episode will focus on getting out, building the Neptune, escape rocket. Then the final episode, maybe multiple episodes, just sort of dependent on how long it all takes. Oh, hello. Nuclear reactor fragment. About time. 1 of 3. Blueprint's nuclear reactor. Yeah, wow. Shit I hadn't found yet. Case in point, this is why I have things I need to scan, obviously. So that'll probably be a big episode. It might be chunked into multiple videos. The exploration logbook databank completion. Yep, she died. That is a shame. I guess she's not dead. She's still breathing, but she doesn't look good. I mean, I suppose you might rather be dead than be trapped in here forever. But I still don't love it. I wish the Sea Emperor could survive. I guess our young did. Yeah, okay. Well, we're more or less at the end of this game's story. It's, I mean, it's serviceable. Some of the logbooks are cleverly written. I don't think it'd be controversial to say this game wasn't super invested in telling the best story it could. It's very much more mechanics and exploration focused, which is fine. I guess I'm spoiled coming off of Outer Wilds, which is just this absolutely perfect synthesis of story and exploration. And it's polished. This game, for as long as it was in early access, there are parts of this game that are still extremely rough around the edges. Alright, back to the Cyclops. Hey, douchebag. He's coming at me this time. Falcon Punch! I will punch you and punch you and punch you. Yeah, that's right. You best flee. Fucking Mike Tyson. Alright, that's gonna do it for me, guys. I'm gonna do a little bit of housekeeping while I give my spiel, but this has been Let's Play Subnautica. For all intents and purposes, I believe we can say that's the end of the story. Well, obviously, we still need to... Oh, wait, what else did I get? Blueprints? Oh, right, nuclear reactor. Renewable energy sources will usually be sufficient for maintaining a small outpost. For everything else, there's nuclear power. Powered by up to 4 replaceable uranium reactor rods. Do not attempt to replace reactor rods without a full radiation suit. Do not attempt to overclock the reactor. Nuclear is ideal for energy-intensive operations, such as self-sufficient colonies supporting more than 20 people, industrial outposts operating multiple docks and heavy machinery, research stations housing live specimens. Alright. No remaining signs of bacterial infection. Yahoo! Alright, let's eat more Bulbo. And there was an Aurora miniature in that other time capsule I picked up. In case you were wondering. Alright. So that is going to do it for me, guys. This has been Let's Play Subnautica. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said, for all intents and purposes, I believe that's the end of the storyline. Next time, while I'm offline, I'm going to look... check out all of the phases of the construction of the Neptune, in case there's more stuff I need to try and harvest while I'm down here in these lower biomes. And we will pilot our Cyclops all the way back to base, and we will build that rocket. Until then, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, hope you'll give it a like and consider subscribing to the channel. If you care to discuss this or any of my other content, the best place is my Discord server. I've got a link to the Discord in the video description that I've set never to expire. That being said, Discord's got a bad habit of expiring my links anyway. If that has happened, please feel free to contact me directly. I'll be more than happy to send you an invite myself. If you care to support me or the channel, the best way apart from liking and subscribing is through my Patreon page. Depending on the tier of support they pledge, Patreon supporters get to nominate and or vote for games they'd like to see completed on this channel. Currently working through Subnautica, although I believe we're almost done. Once a game is chosen, I play it through front to back, aggressively completionist, which is why I'm reserving space in that last episode to go fully explore, find any missing blueprints, scans, PDAs, the whole shebang. We're going to have a full databank before the end, because that's just my style. And once a game is done to that level, I have my supporters choose another. If you're interested in getting involved or learning the details, the link to the Patreon is also in the video description. Regardless of whether you do any or all of that, I really do want to thank you for watching. I'm grateful for your time and attention. I appreciate you. Hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.